Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Beige. If you are new here, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, as well as turn on the post notification bell down below as well to be notified of all of my future uploads. So today's video is sponsored by Ollie Julia. Ollie Julia sent me 4 bundles of 22-inch Brazilian straight hair, as well as one 20-inch Brazilian straight frontal. The hairline on the frontal came pre-plucked, but I did go ahead and pluck more hairs from the frontal, as well as bleach the knots and tint the lace. I sewed the frontal onto a spandex mesh dome cap as well as the wefts, and I used my sewing machine to create this wig. Since I'm going for an ombre hair color today, I'm going to start off by dyeing the hair with these box dyes from Revlon. I am going to dye it a really rich brown color so that it fades in perfectly with the ombre that I am going for. I have one in a color number 43, medium golden brown, and I have 2 other boxes in color number 47, medium rich brown. I'm going to mix those together as I always do with my hair dyes and then apply it to the hair. So the first thing that you are going to do when you open up the box is take out the cream developer and the liquid color. You're going to take the cap off your cream developer, pour in your liquid color, and then shake it up for about a minute to 2 minutes, and then you're going to put it into your mixing bowl. I'm going to do that for all of the 3 boxes, and then I'm going to start applying it to the hair with my hairbrush. Okay, so my main focus for the frontal portion of this wig is that it's going to be an ombre hair color. So I'm not going to put hair dye on the entire section of hair. As you can see, this is a small section here. I'm going to stop halfway through the section of hair with this hair dye because I know I'm going for an ombre color. So the entire portion of this hair section doesn't need to be coated with hair dye. And I also may not have enough with these 3 boxes, so I'm just going to keep my focus on the roots of this frontal. And anything that we have left over, we're just going to use on the rest of the hair. Okay, so I'm all done applying the dye to this wig. I'm going to leave it and let it process for about 2.5 to 3 hours. After that time, I'm going to come back and shampoo the hair. Not condition, but just shampoo the hair. And then I'm going to blow dry the wig. And after that, I'll be ready for the next step. So today we will be working with Ultra High Lifts by Pravana. I have 3 tubes of it in the color Copper. Ultra High Lifts is a maximum 1-step lift and tone conditioning cream. So it lifts it without the use of bleach, and it also tones it in the same step as well. To activate Ultra High Lifts, you will need a developer. I'll use a 40 volume developer today with this Ultra High Lifts to create the perfect ombre look. Okay, so I will be mixing the Ultra High Lifts and the 40 volume developer at a 2-to-1 ratio. So 2 parts 40 volume developer and 1 part Pravana Ultra High Lifts. So since each tube of the Pravana Ultra High Lifts comes in 3-ounce tubes, I'm going to mix per tube 6 ounces of 40 volume developer. You'll know when the mixture is ready to be applied because it will turn into a really creamy consistency. Now we're all done here. It's time to apply it to the wig. Alright, so here's our freshly blow-dried wig. We're going to start with the hair color at the back of the head first. So I'm going to grab a really small section starting at the nape of this wig, and I'm going to fully saturate each section with this mixture of Ultra High Lifts and the 40 volume developer. I'm going to use my hair color brush to make sure that each strand of hair is fully saturated, but because it is an ombre color, I don't have to focus too much on the tops of the wefts. So I'm just going to work that color in really, really well. And after I'm done coating each section fully, I'm going to grab my paper wraps and I'm going to wrap that hair into the paper wrap to allow it to process. Don't forget to flip each section over and fully saturate that side as well. That's a really important side to saturate, because if your hair is coming straight forward, like over your shoulder, you will be able to see that. And if that's not colored, then it will look a little bit weird and probably very, very, very patchy. The color will be uneven. So make sure you fully saturate the entire thing in a whole 360, and in between, make sure every single strand is completely saturated with color. So when I have a section of hair, I apply the majority of the product to the middle portion of that section. And then whatever I have left over on that brush, I would then turn my brush vertically and I would begin doing lightly feathered strokes vertically upwards so that it creates an even blend and it does not create that line of demarcation. I have a brush that avoids the line of demarcation, but if you do not have a brush like mine, you can always just turn your brush straight up and down vertically and lightly feather those strokes upwards. Use very little product when you do that though, because you don't want it to be a harsh blend. You want it to be very even and very seamless. So I'm gonna leave this hair color to process for about 45 minutes. You can look at it to see how high it's lifting or the level of lift that it's getting as it's working. It's magic. This is not a bleach, but it does lift really, really well. I love this product. I swear by it and I use it all the time, especially for wigs and weaves. It works amazing on virgin hair. I'm going to leave it on for 45 minutes and I'm going to come back, check the level of lift to see if I approve of it, and then I'm going to wash and deep condition this wig. So here is our beautiful copper colored ombre wig. No bleach was used at all to achieve this hair color, as you saw, and she came out beautifully toned and just perfect. I love this color. I'm so in love with it. So I'm going to get started by flat ironing this wig, and I will be using Kenra's Silkening Gloss to give this wig that silky look and feel. So now that I found the parting space that I like, I'm going to grab some styling wax and I'm going to smooth that through the hair to get rid of some of the flyaways and also help to flatten my part to define it a little bit more. Then I'm going to grab my hot comb and pass through the hairs a couple of times to make sure that it is as flat as possible. So lastly, I'm going to grab my wand curling iron, do a few loose wand curls on this wig, cut the lace off of the frontal portion of this wig. I'm going to apply it using Ultra Glue Gel by Got2b, and then I'm all finished.
I harbor feelings for you, holding my pillow tight. Sometimes I even touch myself, imagining your pleasure, baby. Next time I see you, I'm gonna walk right up to you and say what's on my mind. I gotta make you see this is.
As always, thank you so much for watching my video. My name is Beige. Be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, as well as turn on the post notification bell also down below if you have not already. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.
I would love you.